All the blood, sweat, and tears are about to pay off, and now there's only one goal in mind. It was a long road. There were tears and triumph. The moment every wrestler has worked their entire career for was finally here. The best of the best were about to go head-to-head, and fans filled the seats with grave anticipation while wrestlers braced themselves for what would be the longest 6 minutes of their life. A couple veterans to the finals, but for most, this was their first time. Shadow Leshin boasted a 51-2 record heading into the state tournament. Shadow shook out his nerves, preparing for his major match for the second year in a row. Scoreless heading into the second round, Shadow deferred his choice while Miner chose to go down. Miner scored here, which ended up being the only point scored during the match. Shadow unfortunately lost, but thankfully, being a junior, he'll have another shot at the title next year.
We got 365 days to get ready for 2014, and hopefully we can celebrate on a Saturday night.
At 132, the sophomore Blake Morolf from EBF started like he always does, fast-paced and energetic. In control 4-0, and in the second period, Blake somehow flipped, and with him went the momentum. He was pinned mid-second period, and the only light at the end of this tunnel is that he has 2 more chances at state. Jason Crosby of EBF wanted revenge on Kyle Blocker after losing to him in overtime during the regular season. No surprise, it was an extremely close match. Crosby fought tooth and nail the entire time but came up just short, losing by a score of 4-2. Carson Van Velser, representing Ottumwa, stepped on the mat knowing this was his last match that he would ever wrestle for Ottumwa. He made his hometown proud and was the first wrestler to go to the finals since 1968. He lost in another close match to take home second in the state. Centerville's big man, Riley Denning, was all smiles yesterday for good reason. He pinned his opponents in the quarter and semifinals, but wasn't as lucky tonight. He lost 2-0. In Des Moines, I'm Camity Ray, KTVO Sports.